Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Christian. My partner Abel's behind the scenes. Gracias. Welcome to another edition, another episode of Keep Trucha. Tonight we have another special guest, Zakiel, aka Roberto Sanchez, all the way from Elko, Nevada. So thank you. If you can just go ahead and give us a little bio, a little brief background as to who you are and what you do.
Mexican MC, immigrated from Guadalajara. Grew up in Nevada pretty much my whole life, the majority of my life. I'm a lyricist, bro, performer. I also produce. I'm an engineer, basically anything audio, beats, engineering, mix and mastering, and songwriting and performing. That's what I do.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Guadalajara.
Yes, sir.
Hey, but could pick two influences, doesn't have to be people, but just two influences that took part in your, not necessarily choice to get into this field, but just kind of took part in you coming up in this rap industry. Who would you pick?
I would go overall, like, not even people, but like number one would be hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Like the elements of graffiti, everything, man, the DJing, b-boying, everything that comes with the hip hop culture itself. Ever since I was a little kid, man, I just it was like a magnet to me. I gravitated towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And number two would be like the art of rap, the wordsmithing of it. Like, it's always caught me. Ever since I was a little boy, I'd be reciting, different MCs' lyrics, and that's really what really caught me. That what got me into rapping itself.
Yeah, and you could tell too, man. When I listen to it, you can tell all the shit you put out, man. Is you can tell it's very thought out. So,
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I don't know if everyone appreciates it, but we definitely do. How long have you actually been involved in actually sitting down, pen to paper, in the rap game?
Well, I mean, I started rhyming when I was a kid, dude, but I didn't really start taking it serious until like 6 years ago. That's when I actually started putting out music, like hoping that people would gravitate towards it. But as far as like pen to pad and writing rhymes, dude, since I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's when I started actually writing my own stuff. But I started putting it out 6 years ago. I started recording probably 10 to 12 years ago. Somewhere in there is when I started recording it, but I was too afraid to put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't confident in it yet.
Yeah. Yo, how nervous were you walking into that booth the first time?
Very. I think everybody do when the first time you step into a booth and actually like record in front of somebody else, especially, like you could taste your guts in the back of your throat. Like you know what I'm saying? It's nerve-wracking, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, and then you start feeling comfortable. Like, it's second nature to me now.
Yeah. Yeah, confidence is key, man, for sure.
100%.
As far as your work and what you put out, what is it that you hope that people feel or think or hear when they listen to your work?
I see, anytime they connect with the music, number one, I just greatly appreciate it, man. Because if people will actually give you your time to listen to your art or look at your art, whether you're a painter or whatever. If people actually give it the time of day to actually check it out, man, first and foremost, that means the most. But, I just want them to connect with the words, the message, the sound, and then hopefully, after all that, they appreciate the skill level. They see that I've been sharpening my sword for years and like an addict just constantly sharpening the sword. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And then for someone like, young coming into the game, or like you said, they're 14, 13, if you could, speak to someone who's like 12, 13 years old, they're sitting down in a room, they're listening to an MC or just whatever the case is, and they want to get involved in this, this space. What do you think like is the most important piece of advice that you could give?
Just don't let fear hold you back, man. Fear has pretty much hindered me and held me back for a lot longer than it should have. Like, if you let the fear consume your mind, you'll never put anything out. It took a lot for me to, finally look in the mirror and say, "Hey, quit being a bitch about this." Sorry, I don't know if I can cuss.
No,
but just put it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And know that when you start, you're probably not going to be very good. When I started, I sucked at this. Everybody starts at, ground level. You're not just born a dope musician. Of course, there's some weird prodigies that are 1 in a trillion story. But,
right.
The average dude, even most of your favorite MCs, whoever it is, dude, when they first started, they weren't dope. They had to work at the craft. Just know it's going to take some time, a lot of effort, a lot of sleepless nights of you working at the craft. But if you really love it, you will go through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Put the time in, and then after that, then you can start hoping for results. You know what I'm saying? That's
huge, man. That's a huge piece of advice, man. And also for people who haven't checked you out, they want to, now they want to maybe check out what you do, what you have coming up. Where can people find you, and what do you have coming up next for you?
Basically, you can just, any social media platform, you can Google Illzakiel, at Illzakiel everywhere. It's ILLZAKIEL. I got a website also, illzakiel.com. And I'm also on nosenserecords.com, which is the record label that I'm a part of. And all music platforms, Illzakiel, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere, Illzakiel. I'm pretty easy to find, man. Just type my name in, and it'll pop up. As far as what I got coming up, first I got a single dropping on Thanksgiving. It's called Time to Eat. It's basically just raw hip hop lyricism, kind of what I do. So that's first. And then November 30th, I go on tour with Kung Fu Vampire and the homeboy AC Delgado there. Yes, he's coming with. He's going to document the whole tour. We're going to get a music video out of it. And just more music, man. I'm constantly working on new music. My hope is to drop a single every month, 1 single a month for, as long as I can. And then drop like an EP. Just constantly keep feeding more and more songs, more content.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Also on YouTube, I got a new vlog. It's basically like me and my family, just everyday life. And I show a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I do with the music as well, aside from all the family stuff. So it's, I got a lot of stuff going on, though.
Yeah, check that out, man. That's what's up. I think that's a great idea, man, for real.
Thank you, man.
Hey, once again, guys, thank you guys again for tuning into this episode of Keep Trucha. Once again, huge shout out. Thank you to our hermano Roberto Sanchez, aka Illzakiel. Please, show some support, follow him. Also, if you guys want to, check out our line at La Frontera Supply, we have, a bunch of clothes that we put out, man, and that we put a lot of, thought and effort into. So please, if you can check that out, hit the website, hit the page, and, support. Also, if you like what you've seen, you like what, the topics we talked about, please comment, share, subscribe, anything you can do to support. We appreciate, and, let us know. We'll do what we can to support you. Again, our mantra is Unidos Crecemos, so let's do this.